Hello all and welcome to the new school year. The intent of this video is to provide some guidance on establishing a template for your weekly agenda. Utilizing the table feature in Canvas isn't wonderfully easy, so we wanted to provide you with a template that you could use. If you feel confident creating your own table and manipulating it, the only requirements are that you have the day, the agenda, and the assignments in columns, and feel free to do that on your own. So let's go ahead and get into the process. First, I'm going to open up my login to Canvas. Again, it's the sacs.instructure.com, and you log in with your username and your normal login password. From here, you don't necessarily have to go into any of your courses yet. What we're going to do is we're going to be using the Commons. I created a template that we'll be copying and pasting into our calendar, and I placed that template in the Commons as a page. So once you're here, let's go ahead and click Commons. And the Commons has a lot of different things. You can see it found 880 results from around the world, but you can filter that. Near the bottom of the screen, there's a shared with pull down, and we can set that to show only what's been shared with Southwest Allen County Schools. Go ahead and click that. At this point, not many things have been shared, so it's not going to be too difficult to find the SACS Secondary Weekly Agenda template. You can see that the little icon is brown. It's a brown circle. This indicates that it's a page. And as you get into your Commons, each of these little icons represents a different type of content. So let's go ahead and click SACS Secondary Weekly Agenda template. The only thing that you need to worry about here is when you click Import Course, you need to designate that page to a specific course. Now you're only going to be using this page one time, and then technically you can delete it. So as long as you put it somewhere where you can easily find it, that's going to be fine. I'm going to put it in my WHS course. So I click that. It will tell me that I've successfully started the import. It may take a while, but because it's such a small file type, it's going to go very quickly. So I'm going to guess it's already done. So now I'm going to go to the course where that was imported. So over in my courses, I'm going to locate that course. It's my WHS course. If I don't see it on my pull down, I may need to click View All or Customize to get an entire showing of all my courses. When I click my course, you can see my home screen. It's quite wonderful. But I'm looking over on the left-hand side for the pages. So go ahead and click Pages. Now Pages works such that it could potentially be a bundle. You can put all different types of content, and it's really designed for students to see the content rather than interact with it. The only problem is that you don't get to see all the pages you've created until you press this blue View All Pages button. Kind of annoying, but it's not too bad. So click View All Pages button. And you should see somewhere on your page titles the secondary weekly agenda that you imported into your course. So now we're going to go ahead and click that, and you can see a very simple template. Again, it's not fancy, it's just the day, the agenda, and the assignments. Now here's the only real tricky part about this process. It's going to be a copy and paste, a one-time copy and paste into your calendar. But you have to make sure you get the entire thing. So you want to make sure that you don't see your cursor arrow. You want to see your actual arrow and click to the left of the word day and drag all the way around and come all the way past your table to the bottom right and let go. From here you can right click and copy, or you can press Control C, either way. Once you've done that, you're pretty much done with this. Now we're going to go to the calendar. Now the way we're envisioning this working is that you're going to paste this one time at the beginning of the month to use as your blank template that you can then copy into your weekly events. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually paste it to our own personal calendar so that it's not going to interrupt when we have all of our different course calendars open. So make sure that your personal calendar is boxed so that you can see the color of that box. And I'm going to put this event at the very beginning of the month so that I can see it. So I'll actually put it on the 9th because it's the best day of the year. So we click on the day. Notice that I'm saying I want it in James Kowalski calendar, not one of my course calendars. And I'm going to title this Weekly Agenda Template. Once I have that, I'll click More Options. I'm going to click inside of my rich text editor, and I'm going to do a paste. And I was able to copy it correctly, so I have everything set the way it needs to be set. And I'm just going to press Create Event. Now, when I go back, I can click on that event and I can see that that is indeed my template. So, as we move forward, when we get to the end of the month, you can very simply drag this event to the next month. Oh, that's in August. There we go. So I'm just going to keep dragging this all the way down. So when I get to my next month, I have that template available at the very beginning of that month. So what we're going to do then is we're going to be able to use this template to copy from it. So I'm just going to click on it once, and I'm going to, again, same process, put my cursor over, copy the entire table, and you want to make sure you have the blue highlight at the very bottom of the table to make sure you have copied it. Control C. And when I'm ready to create my new event for the week for my course, I set my calendar to that course. I go to More Options. I copy it in, and then I can add whatever I need to for those agendas. So again, the idea behind this is so that you're not having to create a table ever. You have the template, it's a one-time thing, and then we can drag it to each month to be able to use it for all of those other weeks. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I hope you enjoy using Canvas because it is pretty awesome.